So tonight we're here to talk a little bit about an opportunity to design your life. And that is the opportunity to design your life around health, and potentially an opportunity to design your life around wealth, or creating your own financial freedom. And that might be stepping away from a 9-to-5 job in the rat race. That might be stepping away from being just a mum, staying at home. That might be you designing a life where you can have multiple streams of income and have choice in your life. Whatever that looks like for you, I'm hoping tonight you'll be able to get some ideas around how you might be able to create the life of your dreams. So, as I said, I'm an executive marketing director with the Juice Plus company. I've been with the company now for 18 years. And I was first introduced to the Juice Plus products when I was 23 years of age. So if you do the maths, you can actually figure out how old I am. I was working as a personal trainer at the time. I was living in Sydney, and I was literally burning the candle at both ends. So I'd get up first thing in the morning and I'd go and teach my personal training clients about the importance of making good, healthy choices. And then I go to my work in corporate health, teaching companies how to help their employees get healthier and make healthy choices throughout their day. And then I go leave my job at the end of the day and go and teach other personal training clients about the easy ways to make healthy choices and do exercise. But I was preaching the word of good health and well-being, but I wasn't necessarily practicing it myself, because then at the end of the day, I'd go home to my lean cuisine meal for one and then collapse into bed. And then I'd do the whole process again. And that was how my life was at 23. I thought I was invincible. I thought health was all about having a six-pack and looking fantastic. I didn't actually really comprehend that there was way more to longevity and health than that. And when I was introduced by the very legendary Mark Dragon to the Juice Plus products, they made complete and utter sense to me, because I knew that I wasn't doing the optimal amounts of fruits and veggies, and I knew the value and the importance of whole food nutrition to health, but I wasn't doing it myself. I just couldn't, I wouldn't, or I just didn't. And so when I realized that what I had in my hand was literally fruits and vegetables in a capsule, whole food nutrition being given to me in a really simple and easy way, it made total and utter sense to me. So for those of you who don't know a lot about the Juice Plus products, I'll just give you a really quick recap. We literally have fruits and vegetables and berries, grapes in a capsule. So in our fruit capsule, we have apples, pineapples, peach and prune, orange, cranberry, papaya, beet, acerola cherries and dates. And in our power-packed veggie capsules, we have carrots, cabbage, kale, rice, bran, broccoli, beet, tomato, garlic, parsley, spinach, and oat bran. And then in our berry blend, we have grapes, blueberries, cranberries, elderberries, bilberries, raspberries, blackberries, and black currant, as well as a small amount of green tea and cacao. So there we have over 30 different varieties of nutritious, dense fruits and vegetables in an easy to consume form. And it's really no more difficult than that. In fact, when I was first introduced to the product, I realized that I actually had Jetsons foods. Here, some very intelligent person had realized how important fruits and veggies were, but how difficult it was for us as human beings in our 21st century lifestyle to get those fruits and vegetables into us. And so they had put it into an easy and convenient form. So the fruits, vegetables, berries and grapes that we have in our products are all vine ripened. What that means is that they're left on the plant to the absolute peak of ripeness. And what that means is that the maximum amount of nutrition has been dumped into the fruits, vegetables, grapes and berries before they are picked from the vine. So you know you've got nutritiously dense produce. That produce is grown on farms that are third generation. What that means is the produce, they have records back 3 generations of farming to show that we have no genetically modified foods in our product. They all use organic farming principles, and the farmers are literally friends of the Juice Plus company. They just grow their produce for our Juice Plus products. And pesticide free, as well as being free of yeast, mold and bacteria. So that produce is then taken directly and not stored for long periods of time in cold storage. It's taken directly to the processing plants. And in those processing plants, these fruits, vegetables, berries and grapes are all pulped. What I mean by that is instead of juicing, they throw the whole lot in. They throw the stems in, the pips, the seeds, the skins, and the produce, and it's all pulped up. So the entire produce, the whole food, is included in the product. Then, at very low temperatures, using a proprietary process in an oxygen-free environment to prevent oxidation, those fruits, veggies, berries, and grapes are all dehydrated. So the product is desiccated. The water is taken out, and along with that, the majority of the sugars and salts, and so we are left with the dense nutrient powders. And that's exactly what exists in our capsules, in an easy, convenient way to consume them. The capsules themselves are made from pullulan, which is a cellulose-based product, not gelatin like many capsules out there. So it truly is a vegan product for you to consume. I think it's amazing, and I've taken it consistently for 18 years because I know on a daily basis, sometimes I'm really good and my gap is really small, and sometimes I'm not so good and my gap is really big. So Juice Plus ends up being my insurance policy on a daily basis and helps me to remember the importance of good food and healthy choices every day. Now, some of us, whether they be big children or little children, are not so good at taking capsules, and so we have our gummy form, our soft chews. We have our veggie soft chews, which contain exactly what's in our veggie powders, and we have our fruit soft chews, which is exactly what's in our fruit capsules. It's in exactly half the amount. So a child serve is 2 of the veggie and 2 of the fruit, and an adult serve is 4 and 4. For our capsules, we take 2, 2, and 2 is the recommended dosing every single day. The great thing about the chews themselves is that they are preservative-free, they are colour-free, they are additive-free, no nasty numbers, and the sugars themselves to give it the sweetness actually comes from organic cane syrup and also stevia. The gum itself is made from a pectin, which comes from plants as well. So once again, we have an entirely vegan product. GMO-free, yeast-free, mold-free, dairy-free, allergen-free. Fantastic for children to get their fruits and veggies. And I don't know about you, I've got 2 kids, and I do find it difficult to get broccoli into them every single day. So here's the way that I do it in an easy, convenient form. The great thing about the Juice Plus company, it truly is a company with a heart, and it believes in the importance of promoting children's health. So they have something called the Children's Health Study. So for every adult that gets on our capsules or our chews, they are able to sponsor a child between the ages of 4 and 18 to go on the Juice Plus products completely complimentary for up to 4 years. We now have had over 1.5 million children around the world on the Children's Health Study, and the data has been collected about how these children have improved their health. We know that children are exponentially eating more fruits and vegetables, they are drinking more water, they are drinking less soft drink, they are eating more fruits and vegetables, they are having less days of absenteeism from school, they're performing better academically at school, and they also are showing better self-esteem. And these parameters are exponentially increasing with time. So the longer that they're on the program, the better the results. And here's the really amazing thing. For all of those children who have become part of the Children's Health Study, the adults who sponsored them are also showing significant health changes. So that's amazing that just by taking your capsules of Juice Plus every day or taking your soft chews, you are helping to make better health choices in other things that you do. So Juice Plus literally is the catalyst for better health change. And I think if that you can help to make the change in a family just by introducing Juice Plus, the ripple effect of what that does in someone's health is simply amazing. So that's our micronutrient product. We also have a macronutrient product as well. The way I like to think of it is, let's say you're a car. In order to make your engine run, you need oil to make the parts run. That's your micronutrition. In order to make the car go, you need petrol, and that's your macronutrition, and that's our complete product. So what this is a meal supplement. It simply is a combination of plant-based proteins as well as complex carbohydrates, some superfoods in the form of sprouts, some pre-probiotics in the form of fructooligosaccharides, and in addition to that is a fibre blend as well, both soluble and insoluble fibre. Combine this with a fluid source, whether that be water, almond milk. Somebody told me they drank it with cashew milk today, rice milk. You can even have it with dairy milk if you want. Combine it with a sauce that has some fats in it, and you literally have a complete meal that has all your proteins, carbohydrates, and fats in it. It's a fantastic choice to make when you're on the run because it's in these lovely little sachets. It is completely plant-based, once again, so there's no whey protein, no dairy products in it. GMO, no preservatives, additives, or artificial colorings either. It simply is whole food. Where I use something like this, well, I'm terrible at breakfast. I'm get out of bed and get going. So I mix up one of these in a shaker with some water and sometimes with some kale or even some frozen banana, and that's my smoothie that I have on the way to work. And I know I'm getting a wide variety of whole foods just by having that. Certainly better than having a piece of toast and Vegemite on the run or nothing at all. Another place for this might be pre or post workout, and certainly with my kids, instead of reaching for that Milo and Vegemite sandwich when we get home, making a shake with some hidden kale in it so they don't know, as well as a picky plate with a variety of fruits and veggies is a really fantastic healthy choice for an afternoon snack. So that's our product range. It really is that simple. It's all about whole foods, plant-based foods, nutritiously rich foods, and helping people to make simple, convenient, and better health choices for their long-term health and well-being. I personally have had many customers and friends and family and colleagues go on the Juice Plus product and have amazing health stories around consuming Juice Plus. And I know there's a couple of people on here tonight, and I'm hoping that they won't mind sharing their product stories. Jen, I'm wondering if you could unmute yourself. Jen is a group fitness instructor. She's a busy, busy mum of 2 young girls. I don't know anyone who runs around as much as Jen and always with a smile on her face. And Jen was introduced to the product a few years ago, and I know really advocates it. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Doc, can you hear me okay? Cool, okay. I'm back. So like you said, Tam, I was introduced to Juice Plus about 4 years ago, and to be honest with you, I was definitely one of those people that I did think I ate really well, and I do still eat really well, and I did eat really well. But I think, like you mentioned, Tam, that some days you're better than others, and there was definitely a gap for me. There was definitely, it wasn't necessarily that what I was eating wasn't really great nutrition-wise. It's just that I wasn't getting the quantity, the consistency, or the variety that I get now every day when I have my Juice Plus capsules. To know that I can leave the house and have had, 30 to 40 different plants in my body before I even leave the house sets me up for success every day, because it's one of those things that you do one thing well, it kind of leads to you doing more things well. It definitely backs up my training. So for me, recovery after my training's definitely improved. Have to work harder for the burn and the soreness afterwards, which is a good thing. It's definitely helped my energy levels be more stable. I am definitely someone who's very busy, and I do burn the candle at both ends, and I don't know if that's ever going to change. Some days better than others, but I just find that I just have more sustained energy. I don't seem to dip as much, even when I do, burn the candle at both ends. And our immune system, our whole family, the year before we were on Juice Plus was not a good winter. It was not a good winter. We were all sick. We had a cough that just hung around, and that's not great for anybody. It's definitely not great for me as a fitness instructor. So, no one wants to see their kids unwell. So we just haven't had that ever since. I mean, we might have had a couple of sniffles, but it tends to just clear up really quickly, or it doesn't eventuate into anything serious. So for that alone, it was worth it. And my kids just thrive. They understand whole food. I've been able to sort of really teach them through the product and through the community, you know, what it is to have a really healthy, balanced diet. And yeah, so we haven't looked back, and it's something that I am so glad that I got into my body and my kids' body as early as I did. I wish I'd known about it before. So it's part of my mission, is to make sure that people know about it as soon as they can.
Thanks for sharing, Jen. Really appreciate it. Jem, I'm sure you don't mind me putting you on the spot. You told me your story the other week about taking Juice Plus and what Juice Plus means to you and your family. Can you just give us a quick, 30 seconds, 1 minute on why you think Juice Plus is really important for you and what it's done for you?
Yeah, hold on a sec.
Didn't mean to put you on the spot, Jem.
I started Juice Plus last year, I think, or 2 years ago. Well, 2 years ago I found out about Juice Plus, and then I started a year ago. I went and had a surgery that required me to make massive life changes, and I was going to end up on vitamins and supplements for the rest of my life. That was part of it all. I met Bronwyn at Jodie's, and I then became wary of those vitamins. I struggled with them. They were gross, they stank, they didn't do anything for me. So I started on Juice Plus, and definitely has helped me make sure I have the nutrition that I need, and I no longer need anything else. I don't take any of the vitamins they told me that I needed. All my blood levels are the best they've ever been, and yeah, my doctor said I'm in prime health.
Amazing. Yeah, thank you. That's awesome, Jem. You have an amazing story around Juice Plus. Make sure you share it widely. So that's our product range. It literally is all about plant-based whole food. And to those of you who don't know, you won't find the Juice Plus products on the shelf in a shop because they are sold by a process called network marketing or direct marketing. And a lot of people sort of say when they hear about network marketing, oh, that's a bit of a pyramid scheme, isn't it? That's a bit of a scam. And I used to cringe when people would say that. So I went and educated myself and started to read a lot of business books. And what I've actually realised is that network marketing is actually a multi-billion-dollar industry all around the world with millions and millions of people involved in it. And it's actually one of the most intelligent forms of marketing and the movement of products and services that I've ever come across. So I just want to talk to you a little bit about what network marketing is so you understand what it's about. I'm not sure if anyone here has ever worked in corporate Australia, but I think the best model of business, the one that is most common to most of us, is the corporate world. And I want to show you a little bit about that. So imagine this is an image that represents the corporate Australia. And at the top of every company is one person. It's generally a CEO. And then under the CEO, you might have your senior managers. Under your senior managers, you might have your regional managers. Then you might have your department managers. Let's say you're working in Woolworths or David Jones, so you've got your department managers. And then you might have your store people. So that might be the girls who work on the checkout. It might be those who pack the shelves at night time. My brother used to do that. We might put the checkout chicks above the store packers. And that's the hierarchy. And you can see there that it literally is a hierarchy. The lower down you get in a company, the more people you need to do the work. The thing about something like this is, let's say we have Sharon, who's packing the shelves at night time. Sharon has great aspirations to become the CEO of Woolworths. Sharon's probably going to have to go back to university, probably get a couple of degrees in business, maybe a master's degree, even a PhD. She's probably going to have to do her time working up the ladder. So she'll have to go from packing the shelves, maybe some time on the checkout. She might have to manage a department, let's say the deli department. before she gets given an opportunity to be a store manager. And normally in those sorts of situations in corporate Australia, what often happens is there's outside competition for higher up positions. So she might spend a decade working herself up to the position of department manager, and she still might be picked at the post in order to get a store manager position by someone who comes in from outside with multiple degrees or far more experience. And so you can see that as you get to the top in corporate Australia, there's less and less people vying for more and more people vying for less and less positions. So that kind of suggests to you that it's a little bit of a dog-eat-dog world. There's a lot of competition to get to the top in a company that you might have experienced in corporate Australia. Network marketing is a little bit different. I'm not very good at art. I purposefully left the top off my triangle. Network marketing is the exact opposite of what you might find in corporate Australia. So we have our peak of our triangle at the bottom and it's open towards the top. What that means is that anybody can come in at the ground level in this company. So in our company, the Juice Plus company, that's the VF position. And yes, just like any company, there's multiple positions that you can attain in order to get to the top. I'm not going to worry you about what they are. There are certain things that need to be achieved in order to get those, but here's the thing, anybody can do it. It doesn't matter whether you have a university degree or you finish school at high school or you've got 4 kids and you're a stay-at-home mum or you're a PhD professor. It doesn't matter. Everybody enters at exactly the same level and everyone has to do the same things in order to get to the top. Here's the amazing thing though, you can see there's plenty of room at the top. What that means is that anyone can get to the top. There's plenty of room at the top, and the reason that I didn't put the top on this is that there is unlimited opportunity. You can grow yourself as big and as wide as you want in any network marketing company. You just have to follow the tried and proven system. Why I like a model like this, it's a positive and uplifting one. In order for you to get to the top, the only way you can get there is if you help other people get there. There's not another area of business where it's all about lifting other people, because when you lift other people, you too will lift yourself. So it's a really positive area of business to be involved in. And as I said, there's unlimited opportunity. You can't even begin to imagine the different sorts of opportunity that you have using a network marketing system. And that's how we move our Juice Plus products. So 18 years ago, I made the decision to join the Juice Plus company as a network marketing company. I was working as a personal trainer, as I said, but I had this desire to go back to university to become a doctor. And I was living in Sydney. I was living with way more month at the end of my money, and I wanted to go back and become a full-time student. So I needed to find something that was going to fit around my university studies. And that's where the Juice Plus company was absolutely perfect for me, because it fit with my philosophy of helping other people to become healthy through simple and easy choices. And it also enabled me to develop something in a flexible way around my university commitments. 18 years on, my life has changed significantly, and I'll share with you a little later on as to why I still continue to work with the Juice Plus company. So as I said, this harnesses the power of networking. And a lot of people say to me, oh, I'm not really into selling. I don't know really very many people. I don't think this is for me. So the last person that we want in our company is a salesperson. All this is about sharing stories, as both Jen and Gemma have done just before, sharing your story around your experiences with the Juice Plus products and those who you introduce the Juice Plus products to. So I want to show you how it works. I'll give you an example. This was me at the age of 23. I realised, the penny dropped, I realised the importance of fruits and vegetables and how powerful the Juice Plus product was in my daily health regime. So I started to share that within my circle of influence. So they were my training clients, my friends, my family, and the people that I worked with. So I shared my story, and I shared my story with somebody very important to me, and that's my mum. That's Bron. Now, Bron was working in corporate Australia. She was working a 60 to 80 hour a week job. She was drinking 8 cups of coffee a day and a bottle of wine to settle down at night time. And she was on a fast track to an early grave. So when she realised how Juice Plus would be valuable for her, she started to share it with those people around her as well. Now, Bron had a great desire to get out of the corporate world, and this was a vehicle for her to do that. In that circle of influence that she was sharing the product with was a woman by the name of Hilary. Now, Hilary was working as an oncology nurse, and so she was seeing health or disease from the other end. She knew she wanted to help people make a change before they ever got to the end of their life. So she started sharing the product as well. And in her circle of influence was a woman by the name of Tina. Now, Tina is a mum of 4 children, and she had a very passionate desire to help to improve children's health. So she started to share the product with all of the mums around her and in her school. And of course, she's grown a business with Juice Plus as well. So you can see that all it is about sharing the product, sharing your story with those people in your circle of influence, helping to have an impact on the health of those people that you care about. And within that, finding people who want to do the same. So for me, the reason that this was so powerful is I have a great personal need to contribute. And in my role as a doctor now every day, I probably contribute to helping people with their health, maybe about 30 or 40 people per week. I help to change their lives through helping them change their health. Through this model, through network marketing and through working with the Juice Plus products, I would actually impact on the health of hundreds of thousands of people every day around the world in 23 plus different countries. So my ability to impact, my ability to contribute through network marketing has just exploded. And that is one of the reasons why I continue to work in network marketing with the Juice Plus company. So now that you understand a little bit more about what network marketing is, I'm going to hand over to Jodie Reed, who is one of our amazing franchisees with the Juice Plus company, who's actually based in Geraldton. She does her business out of her home in Geraldton, and she's going to talk to you a little bit about how to get started with the Juice Plus company. So Jodes, I'll take you off mute and hand over to you now.
Thanks, Tamara. Hi, everyone. Yeah, so like Tamara said, I just want to show you how simple it is with the Juice Plus company, how to get started and how we reach our second level and unlock some really good bonus money within your first 30 days. Okay, so our products each have a points value. And just adjust this so you can see it okay. Yeah, so they each have a points value. So when you first start off, I'll use me as an example. You want to, if you're not already on the product, you're going to want to get on the product because you want to be a product of the product and want to be sharing that with everyone else. Okay, so for me, I'm on the premium capsules and I'm also on the complete. So I'm just going to round it off just to make it easier and say that's 5,000 points. I then shared the product with my loved ones because obviously I care a lot about them and I want them to be healthy too. So I got my husband on the product, he's on the premium capsules, and then I also got my mum on the product as well. And altogether that's over 1,000 points. So our main aim to start off with is to get a total of 4,000 points to reach that senior direct level within our first 30 days. So then to make it simpler, what I did was, or what you can do is share it with a few of your friends who you want to work with. So if you bring 3 people into your team, and you teach them how to do the same, and they each get 1,000 points too. Now the beautiful thing is that they get the full 1,000 points towards their own business, towards their own promotion, but you also get their full 1,000 points too. So if you add all these up, you can see that you've got well and truly 4,000 points. If you do that within your first 30 days, you're getting $300 bonus money. And then if they then teach others to do the same, and they all do the same and bring a few people in, it's what we call the compound effect. And it's basically like popcorn. So, you know, you start cooking the popcorn, and after a little while they start popping, and then, you know, a few more continue and others follow, and it keeps popping, and you take it off the heat and still a few more keep popping. And that's basically how this business works. It just keeps popping without you even doing much if you teach other people to do the same. Okay, so that's basically how we start off. Okay, so now I'd just like to go through our marketing plan so you understand a bit more how the system works. I hope I've got enough there. Okay, so there's 3 ways that you can make money, and that's retail profit, commission, and bonus money. Okay, so as Tamara said before, we all start off at the virtual franchise position. And in our first 10 days, in the business, if we make 1,000 points like I just showed you, you reach our first level, which is direct virtual franchisee, and you get $100 bonus money. Now, actually, to start this business, it's $137.50 to have a franchise. So if you do that first 1,000 points in your first 10 days, you get $100 bonus money. So essentially, it's really only costing you $37.50. So it's a really low risk business to get into. And then you get your retail profit on top of that as well. So the next level we call our senior direct virtual franchisee, which I just explained. And you get $300 bonus money. And we have what we call a sponsors bonus. And so the person who brought you into this business also gets $300. Our next level is sales coordinator. They get $600. You get $600 and they get $600. Next one is senior sales coordinator, and that's $1,200. And your sponsor gets $1,200. I'm running out of space here. The next one is qualifying national marketing director. And for that one, let's get rid of this. It's $1,500. And your sponsor gets $1,500. And then our top position, which is national marketing director, it's a $3,000 bonus money. Now at this point, the company figures that you're pretty well on your own, so your sponsor doesn't get that bonus money. But as you can see, this bonus money doesn't stop once you get up there, because each time you bring a person into the business and you teach them to do the same, you're still getting bonus money. So it's basically endless, and that is on top of your retail profit and your commission. Now, by the time you do get to the national marketing director position, you're looking at a 4 to 5 figure monthly income. And there's some people that are well and truly on their 5-figure monthly income. So, yeah, I'll hand back over to Tamara now.
Oh, beautiful job, Jodes. Well done. Thank you very much for sharing. It was great. So as you can see, there is literally unlimited potential with regards to this company. And I'm at the National Marketing Director position. We also have Jen Burkhead, who's on here, who's National Marketing Director, and Bron Hunter, who's a National Marketing Director position as well. People from all walks of life can do this business and create an amazing business. A lot of people say to me, Tamara, why do you continue to do this? You run a very successful medical practice, you're very busy doing your medicine. Why do you continue to work with the Juice Plus company? Well, I've talked to you about contribution. That's certainly one of it. I love the fact that I can be aligned with a company where their philosophy is inspiring healthy living around the world, and that they have children's health at the forefront. But the other thing is probably a little bit more personal. I guess the first aspect to it is you never know what is around the corner. I've always believed as a woman that it's important to be financially independent and financially contributing. And I've also realised the importance of having that rainy day account. You don't know when you're going to be affected by things. Certainly at the beginning of this year, my partner had to have emergency back surgery, and he stays at home with our girls. Certainly he is their, I guess, primary carer at home. And to have the opportunity to be able to employ a nanny and get help in a short space of time, and know that we were able to afford that was really important. So you never know what is around the corner. And I suppose the other aspect to it is leveraging. There's nothing that's more important to me than having the opportunity to spend time with my children. They are the most important part of my life, and a family is a very important value for me. To work as an obstetrician gynecologist, I'd be working 80 plus hours a week. I'd be out at 3 o'clock in the morning delivering other babies while mine was at home crying. And that was not the life that I chose. That was not the life that I want for my children. And so I have elected to do a job that I'm passionate about in women's health, but allows me to spend much more time with my children because I supplement my income with my Juice Plus income. So I guess from the heart, that's my very personal reason why I continue to work with it. But the other thing is, and this is something that my mum shared with me and I realised was a really important value for me, and that is that I would like to help as many women as I can find financial freedom, find financial independence, and be able to contribute to their families in other ways to help them to see themselves as more than what they are. So that is something that's a mission for me, is to help as many women as I can develop another stream of income as well. So I want to thank everybody on the call tonight for coming on. I'm hoping that there is something that has resonated with you. If the Juice Plus products really resonate with you and you want to know more about them, then please don't hesitate to speak to the person who invited you on tonight. If you have more questions, please don't hesitate to ask them. We love questions about our products. If neither the product nor the business is something that you are interested in exploring, then I want to thank you very much for your time in coming on tonight. But I know that there will be people in your lives who will benefit from our products or our business. So please don't hesitate to share. And finally, if the business is something that you want to explore some more, if you have a great desire in your life to change your life, to design the life of your dreams, then once again, sit down with the person who invited you on tonight and find out a little bit more about what we do, because it truly is an amazing opportunity of unlimited potential. So thanks so much, everyone, for coming on tonight. We've just snuck in under 40 minutes. Thank you once again, and I hope you have a really good week ahead.